Well, I just found two work-from-home data entry jobs, and one of them is part-time. I'm not about goofing off. I'm going to jump right into these jobs. So the first one comes to us from ShareCare, and they have an opening for a forms completion specialist. This is a full-time remote position. You can do this job anywhere within the United States, and even though this job was posted 8 days ago, it is still available. And I'm just going to scroll down here to see if they tell us how much they pay, and I don't see it anywhere on this job lead. So I turned to their profile on Glassdoor, and they don't have a forms completion specialist job listed anywhere, so I don't know exactly how much you're going to make, but they do have some similar administrative related roles. For example, they have paid data entry specialists about $19, $20 per hour. Administrative assistants, they've paid $22 per hour. And records coordinators have earned $22 per hour. Now, there's no way I can guarantee how much you're going to make, but you have some general idea of how much you could make. I'm going to say anywhere from $19 to $22 per hour. Sounds like a pretty fair wage to me. So ShareCare is a leading digital health company, and in this position, you'll be responsible for completing disability and FMLA forms. And if you don't already know, FMLA stands for Family and Medical Leave Act. So you're going to be filling out both of those kind of forms. When somebody needs to take time off work, disability, FMLA, you're going to fill out all the information required on these forms. And they tell us right here they want you to be familiar with medical terminology and medical office processes and procedures, and experience with disability and FMLA forms is preferred. And it's just preferred, it's not required. And as far as medical terminology, if you need to brush up on any of that, I'll put a link in the description below this video to a really good free resource where you can pick up medical terminology. So in addition to filling out the forms, you'll communicate by email or telephone with patients and physician coordinators about disability or FMLA paperwork. You'll extract disability forms from all EMR accounts to ensure that all requests are received and provide proper data entry into HDS with proper PHI guidelines. So you'll be navigating and learning various electronic medical record systems and applying appropriate medical information to ensure the patient's disability is accurately captured. You'll add medical records when requested for patients or requesters, ensuring patients' disability forms are completed after payment within 5 to 7 days. And when the forms are all completed, you'll deliver them to either the patient or the client. So when they refer to client, I'm thinking that could be either law firms or insurance companies. And something that's important to mention, you'll be doing your job while adhering to HIPAA and high-tech compliance training and laws. So I mentioned this earlier, they tell us they want you to have a strong understanding of medical terminology and you're familiar with ICD-10 coding. They'd also like you to have 1 year experience in a medical records department or like setting, and that right there, that's key. You don't have to have worked in a medical records department. As long as you have had some kind of experience doing similar work, definitely apply for this job if you like it. Of course, you need strong computer software experience. You have general working knowledge of Microsoft Word and PDF. You have exceptional written and verbal communication skills. You have good critical thinking skills, and you're able to type 50 words per minute. And if you don't know how fast you can type, I'll put a link in the description below this video to a free typing test. You're able to adapt to new process changes, you're self-motivated, a team player, and you have proven customer satisfaction skills. So the rest of this job lead, they just go on to talk about the physical requirements that you might need for this job, information and governance accountabilities, and HIPAA and compliance regulations. Feel free to read through that if you want to. And if you like this job with a potential salary of $19 to $22 per hour, you can find the direct link in the description below this video. This is the first data entry job I'm sharing today. So that brings us to our second work-from-home data entry job, and this is a part-time position. This one comes to us from the company Stride. They're looking for a related service specialist. You can do this job anywhere within the United States, and this job was just posted yesterday. It is part-time, but I know this one is going to go really fast. And I'm going to scroll down this job lead to show you they are going to pay between $17.06 and $21.33 per hour. So as a related service specialist, you'll assist and support the RESOS team, school administration, teachers, staff, and or service providers at the school regarding any therapy or related services provided to students through an individualized education plan or 504 plan. So you'll be doing a lot of general office administration and clerical support, reception, telephone, switchboard work, and you'll do some mailing and filing support. And you need a high school diploma or a GED, and they want you to have at least 2 years of related experience. So this is a great opportunity if you ever work the front desk at any kind of office and you have some general office administrative experience. So you'll track receipt of records for newly enrolled students, identify needed RS, and ensure their entry into the database. And as you probably already figured out, RS stands for Related Services, so that would be the network of providers to help students get an individualized education. You'll ensure appropriate placement of all students requiring some form of RS with a provider online or within 30 miles of the student's home. You'll also ensure proper documentation is received, including progress reports, evaluations, and IEP documentation. You'll maintain tracking tools for students receiving RS and monitor school-level data within the available database of all RS invoices and student information. You also help with drafting of contracts, ensure existing contracts are compliant, and maintain current and accurate database of RS providers. And you do all that while following all related services, policies, and procedures. You'll create and distribute assigned reports to teachers, staff, and other school personnel, assist with the training of school personnel, including teachers, on all applicable related RS, such as but not limited to the RSM, and directly support and work with operations manager, accounts payable teams, and the academic administrator of special programs on verification, approval, and processing of payment on all related service invoices. So that pretty much sums up what you're going to be doing in this position. And we already talked about the requirements for this job. They want you to have a high school diploma or GED and at least 2 years of related experience in general office administration and clerical support. So remember, they're going to pay between $17.06 and $21.33 per hour. If you like this one, you can find the direct link below. This is job number 2. And this is a part-time data entry job. All right, we just went over 2 work-from-home data entry jobs, and one of them is part-time, and you can earn anywhere from $17 to $21, $22 per hour. Hopefully one of these jobs works out for you. But if you're looking for an entry-level job in human resources, marketing, or supply chain, check out this video right here. Maybe one of those jobs will work for you. Good luck to all of you who apply, and as always, thank you so much for visiting, and I'll meet you on the next job lead.